Hello, my name is Erika Arllati. I'm 17 years old and I've been a part of digital school for about 3 to 4 years. So the project that I want to present to you guys today, it's called Classy Cafe. And I would have to say that my main inspiration was whenever I would go to like a cute cafe with my parents or with my friends, I would always be inspired with their mixture of nature and modernization. So I was starting to think about opening my own, so in a way to bring positivity to many people with many foods or sweets or just overall the ambience that we were showcasing. I wanted to represent it here. It's of course still an idea in making. So this is made with computing languages of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and I wanted to make it very interactive with animations. It is responsive. If we make it small, obviously it's gonna carry on looking neat. And also the logo is functional if you want to go back to the home page, and so are the buttons of make a reservation. So over here, I wanted to make a little about us where I wanted to show that we will always leave a delicious memory for you. Since we know the famous saying, you are well if you are fed well, I wanted to make that part of the slogan of my cafe, with the ambience being very aesthetically pleasing to the eye, very positively colored, and also I even talked about this a while ago, which was in my cafe, I wanted to be so unique that when people go there, in every place that they see, it's going to be like, wow, I've never seen this place before, or it's something like this place before. So over here we have our menu, also being our selection of cakes with quality taste, and we see the many price tags, and also talking a little bit about the cakes or about the sweets. And we have many types of pastry, all of them being conducted with different types of cultures. So we have cakes from all around the world. We have recipes from all around the world to make everyone feel included. I also wanted to include the chefs in a way in my website to show that not only are you helping us, but you're also helping yourself with promoting your work, promoting what you do best, having our pastry chef, our cookie chef, and our pancake chef. Over here, we have make a reservation. We have table reservations where you show us your name. You give a little message of what you specifically want to be served, your email address, so we can send you a message of, you know, the table is ready. You can come on whenever you like or whenever you feel free. And I also wanted to include the emails and the phone numbers. Another thing that I wanted to include would be special meal offers, since again, I wanted to be very interactive for the users specifically being the ones that want to take place in this beautiful cafe that I want to probably make in the future. So we have breakfast, we have lunch, and we have dinner. And over here we have, I wanted to make it very cute, with the copyright, Classy Cafe Co., and the design being mine, but also with a lot of help from digital school. Sure. Do any of you have any questions? It's a very funny story because my favorite colors are blue, but blue is a very melancholic color, especially for a customer. So I know that red is the color that really catches your eye, and so I came to using it more for, but not like a very bright red, because we all know that it's the way that you use colors that makes them like the page or really dislike or even hate the page. So I used a more pastel red to be more pleasing for the eye.
Okay, so hello everyone, my name is Lirik Rexhepi. I'm a student at digital school, and today I'm going to be presenting a project that I made for schools, basically. So my project is named Popple, and you guys might ask, what is Popple? So Popple is a program designed to help schools manage their system easier. So why did I want to do something like this? Well, as we know, every day we get busier and busier because technology keeps evolving and we are always busier with work. So I wanted to make something more accessible, something that you can use wherever you are to be in time and in part with your grades. So basically, I'm going to start presenting my page. So first off, this is the home page. We have a simple design. I wanted to keep it simple because I thought, well, what if a teacher, for example, is older than us? Maybe they don't know how to use the technology very well. So basically, I wanted to keep the design simple, where basically they can use it in the maximum potential. Okay, so this is the home page. In the home page, we have a few texts showing us what our project is. So basically, users can know what they are using. Then when we click on the button, what do we offer? We have a simple animation that leads us to the next page. So it shows what do we actually offer, the tools that they can use in our system, and so on and so forth. Then we can click that button again, and it will send us to the More About Us page. It just gives a short reason on why they should use our project and why it is useful. So now I'm going to be showing you what the project actually looks like. So when we click on the button Register right here, we're going to be prompted to this page. Now we have two choices. We can either log in or register. So for this example, first I'm going to show what it looks like when you register and then when you log in. So when we click on Register right here, you see we have three options. So you can either register as a school, a teacher, or a student. Now, when we click on school right here, you're going to see we have a form pop up. So basically what we have here are three input fields, and the first one is school name. So basically all you do there is enter your school name and that's it. Then we have the school admin code and the school student code. So these two codes are codes that are generated by the program automatically. So then, for example, to validate if you are a teacher or not. So for example, I'm a student and I want to do some messing around with the school. I cannot do that because I do not have the admin code. Then we have to register as a teacher. So when we register as a teacher, we have a few more forms. So you can see we have the full name and password. So these are going to be what you are going to use to basically log in into your account and use that account. Then you have subject. So subject is basically what subject you teach. So I made a simple selection just to keep it simple for this presentation. We have math, English, and biology. So based on what subject you choose, you're going to be able to grade students in that subject. So for example, if you're a math teacher, you cannot grade them in biology or English and stuff like that. And then the last one is the school admin code. So when you want to join to a school as a teacher, you just enter your school's admin code right here, and then you're going to be registering there. And then the last one is the student. So student is similar to the teacher one. We have full name, password, and the school student code. So now I'm going to be showing you how it looks like when you actually log in. Okay, so we're going to go on register and the login page. So this is the login page. It's pretty simple. We have full name, password, and then you can choose as what you want to log in as. So for example, let me log in with a teacher account. So I'm just going to enter my full name here, the password, and then we click on login. And then we're going to be redirected to this page. So first of all, this is the dashboard. As I said, the primary goal of this project is to be simple and easy to use. So first of all, we have this section right here. Here is basically where you're going to be having your classes that you created on. So for example, you can see I have already created a class for this presentation. This is just a button to send you to the entire classes that you have. And then this is just a simple Google chart showing you how many classes you have created and how many classes are entirely in the school. So now I'm going to click on Grade Students. And now we're going to be prompted to this page. So this is the classes page. Now, as you can see here, we have one class created. But what we can do here is basically go on the top right and click on this Create a Class. Then we just enter the class name. So for example, this. And then as you can see, we again have another code that is automatically generated. This code is used by students to actually access the site and the class. So we click on Create Class. And as you can see, a class is created. It's pretty simple. When you click on it, you're going to be prompted to a page, and you have a list of all the students. So for example, in this class, we don't have any students so far, but I'm going to show you what it looks like when a student actually join the class. The last one is assign homework. So there are some features that I'm still working on, and this is one of them. Assign homework, I just wanted to make it super simple. So basically all you do is enter the text right here. So I'll say test homework. Test homework. And then enter the class name, and basically when I click on send homework, it's going to send the homework to the class. So now let me just log in as a student, and let me show you what it looks like from their perspective. So right now, I'm going to log in with my student account. And then right here, we have to click login as a student so that the system knows that we are a student and we're not trying to do anything sneaky. So we click on login, and then we get redirected to the dashboard for the students. So as you can see, again, it's pretty simple. We have a homework section right there. So basically based on what homework the teachers gave you, it will show up right there. We have a little grade preview. So you have the mathematics grade, biology grade, English grade. This section right here shows your class, but at the moment we are not in any class. This shows the quote of the day, and this will show the time. So these are just some widgets that I put into the program to make it look a bit neater. Here we have a Google chart. So basically what this does is it shows you the maximum grade that you can get in a subject. So for example, right here we can see that the best grade that you can get is 5, and the actual grade that we have at the moment. When we click on class, in this account, I'm yet not registered in a class, so it says Lirik Rexhepi isn't in a class yet. Join the class now to see your grades and your class code. So I'm just going to go and check in my database class code, so basically I can join and show you what it looks like. So let me go to my database right here, go on to the classes, and let's enter this code. So for example, none. And then we have join. So as you can see, right here we have a few stuff. So we have the mathematics grade, biology grade, and English grade again. We have how many times we have missed school and how many times we have skipped school. So basically missing school is if you have an emergency and you can go to school, but skipping school is basically if you go to school and for personal reasons you just don't want to be in an hour, so you leave the class. And then we have your activity chart right here. So right here we have a new activity chart. Now at the moment we don't have anything there because all our grades are 0. But if we actually do get some grades, then it's going to show right here. So let me just log in as a teacher real quick and show you how the grading system works. So we click on register again, log in, enter our passcode, go on login, go in class, and then, so this is the class where I joined, and as you can see, a student has showed up. So you can see we have the mathematics grade, the biology grade, English grade, how many times do we have missed school, and how many times we have skipped school. We can also remove users or grade users. So for example, in this account, if I'm not mistaken, I am a mathematics teacher, and I'll enter the grade 4. Now, if I tried to grade a student in the biology section, you can see that the program doesn't allow us. This is so that teachers can't interfere with other grades and everything is kept true to the students. We can also update how many times we have missed and skipped school. So for example, I just do that right now, 8. Great, and then when we go again in the class, you can see that the grades and the missing times are updated. Now let me go once again to the student dashboard for the last time and show you what it looks like from their perspective. So as you can see, the graph has updated. As you can see, we have a 4 in mathematics, and then we have a 0 in biology and 0 in English. We can click on your class, and now we have a little chart from Google showing us the percentages of our activity. So basically, these are all the features that the project has at this moment. My goal with this project is to make it as big as possible, to make it a project that will be used worldwide. There are features that I'm still working on, like a live video chat and a lot more, just making the school system more interactive and more liked by teachers, students, and schools to use. So that was my project. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much. Yeah, okay. Well, there are other platforms that will allow you to do that, so you can maybe send them a picture or something, I don't know. So that was it. Oh, okay, so more questions, okay?
How many hours have you invested so far?
Well, I started this project in during summer 2021. So at that time, I didn't have much knowledge about how the database works. And so I was just learning, doing the front page, doing some design work. And then from October to November, if I'm not mistaken, I started learning about databases in digital school. And as I was learning them, I started implementing them into my project. So this led to a lot of errors because in 1 hour, I would learn something and I'd think, oh, okay, so this is done. But then in the other hour, I'd learn how to do it in another way, in a more efficient way. And then the project would be just screwed, so I'd have to do it again. So I'd have to say I worked around 3 weeks and 4 to 5 hours a day to build this project. Thank you. Are there any more questions? Okay.
The government, so I would like to invite you to present in front of the e-learning committee because this solution and maybe you can give them some good ideas.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm honored to, and I'll definitely be there. Thank you so much.
Also one comment.
Okay.
First of all, congratulations for the
Thanks a lot.
you've done in the age bank. It's amazing. First time I need a mic. As a member of the older generation, as you have mentioned, just one hint, and you talked about you want to make it bigger. There's one stakeholder in the school system that is very important, from my point of view, probably not from yours, where schools in general are very poor in communicating. These are parents. Yeah. If you can add the parents group over there as well, and the communication of how the school interacts with the parents about what homework should be done, and the communication between teacher and parents, I think it would add a great value that currently most schools don't have.
Of course, so that was actually one of the features that I originally wanted to do, but for this project I had a deadline when I needed to finish it, and then I had to skip on a lot of features, which now I'm working at my home. Basically, I didn't want to show basically a project that had full half features, so I just showed the project where I actually have finished all the features. So definitely thanks a lot for that comment. I'm definitely going to take it into consideration. Thanks a lot. Comments or questions anymore? Okay, thanks a lot.